we're both hip hop fans,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes in hip hop, even the greatest of rappers have really bad lyrics. Yeah. And there's a few that came across my head that I just thought were like funny. Like, I don't know if they're actually bad or if they're just like, I don't like them. So one of them being, I was listening to, you remember Young Jock?
Yeah, sure do.
Well, that song, It's Going Down.
Yep.
Well, he was kind of like a one-hit wonder. Maybe like he had 2 songs that kind of hit radio, but in that song, It's Going Down, he starts his second verse by saying, verse number 2, ba-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, what an uncreative way to start your second verse.
It was almost like he was just doing the reference track in the studio and like trying to like come up with something, so he was just like mumbling off some stuff and like verse number 2. I
And the guy in the back,
I just leave it.
what was that? I said verse number 2. Keep it.
I love. You ever see those like? Well, you're not on social media anymore, but they've been around forever. Like people that'll make the accounts where it'll be like the rappers rapping the lyrics, and it'll be the producer behind the boards listening to it, and be like, "Wait, what the fuck did he just say?"
No, I don't think I've seen those.
Those are pretty good. There's been some funny ones over the time. Like, wait, what? Like they do a lot of them for Eminem because of like his old lyrics and stuff. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Or like even like a lot of people will bring up like Biggie. Biggie has like some questionable lines from Ready to Die. Like,
Yeah.
F him in the A and throw him over the bridge. Like at one point, they're like, wait, what?
Just like, sounded cool. He's so confident when he raps. It's just like, whatever. That question, he probably means something else.
Yeah, he
right?
probably means something. Probably just talking about something else. I don't know,
yeah.
something I don't understand.
Right. Eminem's got one that, I mean, he's got a lot of really questionable lyrics, but this one always stood out to me as just like, come on. It's from Not Afraid, where he's like, I solemnly swear to focus on my responsibilities as a father. And then he goes, and I'm going to treat this roof like my daughter's and raise it. It's just like,
that one is
raise
bad.
it?
I
Raise
honestly,
the roof?
as I know you probably maybe as like someone that's quit drinking, maybe found some value in the messaging of that song, but I cannot for the life of me understand why he still performs it as like a lead, like show-stopping part of his live show. Like if he never performed that song again, I'd be happy. Like when they did the Michigan, when they reopened the train station in Detroit,
Did he do
had
it there?
like there was like 3 songs to do, and he put that in there. I'm like, bro, that is like one of my least favorite Eminem songs.
Yeah. Interesting. I got a little bit out of it, but it never pumped me up for sobriety like I feel like the way it should have or could have. But who am I to talk? I think it's one of his more popular. So like it's got 1 billion plus views. I think he's got a few songs, but yeah, I was never a huge fan. But
Yeah,
raise it.
I've got another one that drives me crazy. So there's like, you know, from like the 2010 on, the only rapping we get out of Andre 3000 is an occasional feature, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a Beyonce. So I'm not a huge Beyonce person, but there's, you know, some of her songs are pretty good, and she has this song called "Life of the Party" that features, or no, not "Life of the Party." I think it's just called "Party," but it features Andre 3000. It's got an awesome rap verse out of Andre 3000, but it also has Kanye West on the hook.
Oof.
And Kanye West's hook on it is "You a bad." I don't know if it's the hook, but several times throughout the song he says, "You a bad girl and your friend's bad too. You got the swag sauce dripping swagoo."
Oh.
And I'm like, that is so bad. Like that is so terrible. Like that is just such a pathetic rap line.
It's like you're at an Italian restaurant. Like, I'll take the beef swagoo with a side of mastacholi.
And then like even the reference doesn't make sense, because if she's dripping some kind of swaggy sauce, you're gonna name off the bottom barrel sauce ragu that nobody likes.
That's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah, he's got another one, a Katy Perry song, E.T., where he's like, I got something out in Mars where they ride spaceships instead of cars. Like,
He's got a bunch, actually.
I know.
What was the video he did where he's like on the back of a motorcycle with Kim Kardashian, and Franco and Rogan ended up like...
yeah, Bound 2.
Bound 2, yeah. He has something like, I fuck you hard on the sink, After that, I'll get you something to drink.
Oh.
And you're like, wait, what? That's so dumb.
No, just zero thought. It's just whatever.
I could do these with Kanye stuff or like Kanye related things all day.
Yeah.
His Jay-Z's verse on Monster.
Oh, it's
is
so
one
bad.
of the worst of all time.
It's really bad.
He just names a bunch of monsters.
I know. Goons, goblins, prophets. What do these things have in common? They're all monsters.
I feel like he says something like there's a couple in there that are even questionable and they're not even like monsters. I think there's like
spirits.
And especially because Nicki Minaj smokes that song, so it makes his verse sound even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, he fumbled the ball there. But I don't know, maybe he was like purposefully doing bad so he would make the up and coming Nicki Minaj sound better.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, who knows?